I'm often asked, especially in this market, when is a good time to sell my house? And that's an infinite of possibilities because everybody's situation is different. Hey, houses are still selling today. Houses are going to sell tomorrow. Houses are going to sell next week, next month, next year. The difference is how long it's going to take. Okay, in 2021, 2022, it took about 24 hours, right? Now you're looking at about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on your market and things like that. So, for example, I have a client that we're going to put a new house on new build from the ground up under contract. So then we have to look at construction time. We have to backwards plan that construction time, and into that construction time, what we're backwards planning is our analysis of the housing market in that community, and we're going to come up with what I call a pace contingency. Right? You got your primary, your alternate, your contingency, and your emergency. So the emergency is we put the house on the market and opening weekend, somebody puts an offer in, and we still got like 4 months to go before the house is built, right? And then, we look at what our primary is and stuff like that. The contingency would be if it takes longer, the alternate would be, there's just different situations, but that's a whole different video. But the reality is, if you want to sell your house, you got to put it on the market, right? And if you're looking at right now in the San Antonio market, I would say I would plan 90 to 120 days from list to close, right? That gives you about 75 to 90 days to get under contract and then the 30 days to close once you're under contract. So I would say 90 to 120 days would probably be a good range depending on the community that you're in. Some communities are popping like this because they're a highly desired community and hardly anything comes on the market. And then you got some communities that the builders in there and they're offering new homes for less than what you're trying to sell your house for. They're offering to buy down interest rates, which you can't do or won't do. They're offering to pay all the closing costs, which you can't do or won't do, or maybe not to that degree, right? So you're fighting against them. So those communities, you may be sitting in the market a little bit longer. And it just depends on the builder's inventory and when their time frame is for completed inventory versus what's coming down the pipeline. So there's just a lot of different scenarios out there. But I would say if you want to sell, put the house on the market and then have your real estate agent give you a realistic expectation of the housing market. Have them go back out and look at all the sales in your community for the past 12 months, maybe even all the way up to 24 months, so you can kind of see a trend. Okay, 2 years ago, houses were on the market for 30 days. 18 months ago, 45 days. 6 months ago, 60 days. So we're here now. So the projection would be maybe we're looking at 70 days or so. So you just got to do that analysis to see and backwards plan from there.